Have you ever been to a yoga class that was beginner friendly and required zero flexibility, only to find out that it was not for beginners and that it did in fact require a lot of flexibility? Trust me, I've been there. I've seen these workouts on YouTube. I've been to these yoga routines in person, and it's a really frustrating experience. One, knowing that this workout isn't going to do anything for you because you can't do it, but also because if that workout is telling you that that's what beginner friendly is, it's very demotivating. It makes it seem like yoga isn't for you. Now, I want to change that. I want to show you that yoga is for you, and I'm going to do that by showing you a 7-minute clip from this upcoming Flow Yoga Guyoga program. This is truly a beginner workout. There's no flexibility required. And you'll notice that you're actually getting a workout as you're doing this. So you're going to be working your muscles, you're going to be improving your strength, and you might even start to sweat a little bit. So give this workout a shot. Again, it's only 7 minutes. You can do this. And if you're not already a Flow Yoga Guyoga VIP, make sure to sign up. There's no obligation to purchase, and it's totally free. All right, guys, enjoy the clip and leave a comment if you'd like. You're going to get started on your back. It's going to work on getting your spine, getting your core, and getting your hips warm first. First off, I just want you to lay down on your back, bring your knees toward your shoulders, keeping your back flat on the floor, lightly grip the tops of your knees, and I just want you to take a few deep breaths here. So inhaling, kind of letting your belly inflate and rise up, and then exhaling and squeezing your belly button toward your lower back. Breathing in and out of your nose, inhaling. Exhaling, squeezing belly button toward your lower back. Keep this up. We're going to do 3 more breaths. What I want you to focus on here is this breathing technique. So you're inflating your belly, you're filling up as much air as possible, and then pulling your belly button toward your spine, or kind of pulling your navel in to squeeze out all the air. And this is going to help you with proper core engagement. That's going to help you avoid back pain. It's going to help you get a more effective workout and ultimately help you get stronger. So try to keep up this breathing as we move through this workout and all of the other workouts. From here, I want you to press both hands into your thighs, grab a block, put that between your legs, and firmly squeeze that block between your thighs while pushing your hands into your thighs. So we've got inner thigh engagement. Your inner thighs are working here. The fronts of your thighs are working, so your quadriceps and your hip flexors, more so your hip flexors, not so much quadriceps here. But the goal is to make sure your core is really working. So again, this is something that you can apply to all of the workouts that we're doing, all of the postures and exercises. Yoga is extremely focused on core, so you want to have this feeling of engagement through your stomach as you're going through these workouts. Push a little bit harder for 5 more seconds. Pull your belly button down, 3, 2, 1, and release. From here, I want you to plant your feet. Make sure that you can kind of touch your heels with your fingers. Squeeze the block between your thighs. Press down through your feet, push down through your heels, and then drive your hips off the ground. Make sure that you're squeezing that block. Make sure that you're pulling your heels, pulling your shoulders toward your heels, so kind of just this little pull to engage your hamstrings. So the bottoms of your thighs should be working here. Go ahead and relax your neck. You don't need to look at me for this part. I'll guide you through it. Squeeze your butt as much as you can to drive your hips up. You're lifting with your hips and your thighs here, not with your back. So you're going to feel a little bit in your lower back, but you shouldn't feel strain or pain in your lower back. Focus on the hips. Drive up a little bit higher, and then I want you to bring just your right leg out. So just hover your right leg 6 inches off the ground. Drive down through your left heel, squeeze your left glute. Feel that glute engaging, feel your butt muscles engaging. And then switch, plant your right foot, bring your left leg out. Again, drive down through your right heel, squeeze your right hip in, make sure your hips are level. And then release that left foot and go ahead and take it down. All right, nicely done. From here, we're gonna flip over into a tabletop position. Take it onto your knees and your hands. Knees are under your hips, lightly squeezing your legs toward one another, kind of just like you were holding that block. Hands come under your shoulders, and we're going to go over hand positioning here. This is really important for yoga. Your index fingers will face straight forward, and your thumbs are going to face in.
Make sure that your hands don't turn in like this. That's going to put a lot of stress on the fronts of your shoulders, and it could cause injury if you do it over time. So again, index fingers forwards, facing forward, and thumbs facing in. You also wrap your biceps forward here, and that helps you plug in your shoulders. Shoulder blades pulled down toward your hips, and your neck should be nice and loose and kind of free here. So you shouldn't feel like your shoulders are shrugging up near your ears. From here, bring your left arm straight out in front of you, reach it out, keep your hips exactly the same or as close to as they are now, and then bring your right leg straight out behind you. And as you do this, you should feel your abs start to tighten. I know you might want to look at me right now, but look down at the ground. I'll guide you through this. So look down straight at the mat, press your right leg back, reach your left arm forward, and then pull your belly button up, breathing in and out of your nose. Go ahead and release down. And then again, one more time, same side. Without moving your hips, bring your left arm out, bring your right leg back. The key to this pose is not moving your hips, so keeping your hips stable, and that's going to help you build the most core strength here. Go ahead and take it down. One more time, without moving your hips, left arm out, right leg back. Breathing in control, neck nice and long, looking straight down, and then release. Okay, other side. Without moving your hips, bring your right arm out, bring your left leg straight back. Pull your belly button up and in. You should feel your abs really tight here. You're gonna feel that left thigh engaging. You might also feel some stretching through your right shoulder. No pain through your neck, no pain through the lower back. Make sure you're not arching. So belly button pulls in, back stays flat. Release down. And again, two more. Right arm comes out. Without moving the hips, bring the left leg back. Breathe normally. Release down. And then one more. Without moving your hips, right arm out, left leg back. And release down. All right, nice job. That was bird dog. We'll do that in a lot of the workouts here. It's really important for your core and strengthening your back. From here, we're gonna take it into a plank, and I want you to make sure the shoulders are in the right position here. So go ahead and lean back, hips onto your heels, or if that's uncomfortable, just come up onto your knees like this. If your knees hurt in this position, you can also put a towel or a pad underneath your knees. Go ahead and turn your palms to face forward. Pull your shoulders back and down. Again, keeping the neck nice and loose. With your palms facing forward, pull your shoulder blades together. And you'll notice that your chest is nice and open here. So I want to make sure that I'm not rounding my shoulders in. Chest is open, shoulder blades pulled down and back. And I want to maintain this position as I go through plank and down dog and other upper body exercises where my hands are down. So with your shoulders just like this, bring your arms straight out in front of you, pull the shoulder blades in toward one another, shoulders are down, you want to feel your upper back muscles active here, and then very slowly, keeping your arms exactly the same, plant your hands, feel how this weight is in your upper back now, tuck your toes and come into a plank. You can also keep your knees down if you want to build up to it. Belly button pulls up, top of the head presses forward, and I'm going to look slightly forward here. Don't look back behind you. Also, don't look all the way out in front of you, but looking just slightly forward.